Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. And as you can see me on the screen, that means I am no longer in the studio. And in fact, it really don't change thing much. Just that I have a big busy schedule after this. So therefore, after this, we're gonna have a big event at our temple where I stay in Chicago at the moment. So that's why you can see me dressing differently. But all in all, hopefully it's not gonna affect our meditation at all. So how are you, everyone? And again, I'd like to welcome everyone in our Inner Peace Sunday for joining us a community where anyone around the world can come meditate together. There may be some disturbance. Let me put this down. Work. Anyway, hopefully nothing much. Anyway, well, today I have prepared you some good story. Why should we be good? What does it mean? It's not quite a common language we use in in the West. Well, let me explain that after this. But anyway, before we're gonna go that, let me say this again. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday, a community where anyone around the world come join together and meditate at the same time, same place, whether it's on Facebook or on Zoom. Either way, if you are new, please don't be shy. Let us know who you are by leaving the comment, your name, your local time, and the place where do you live so we can get to know each other. And for those who are regular, you know the route, you know the drill, go ahead, click on the comment. And so let me greeting whoever joining us at the moment before we're going to start to our topic that we mentioned earlier. And then we're going to go dive into our inner peace time and a little bit of meditation tip and some announcements. So please stay tuned after the meditation. Don't leave just yet for more announcement and some meditation tip. All right. Let's see who is joining us now. Miss Helen, good to see you. Welcome. And yes, Paul, no longer Longpi Paul now, has already arrived. I'm not sure he has internet access yet, but if he did, hopefully he can join us. But if he don't, that's all right. You should need some rest because of time change and time difference. And Miss Monica, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us again. It's been a while. I haven't seen you last week, but well, welcome back to our Inner Peace Sunday. Miss Chubashui, also it's been a while too. Are you watching the rerun? All right, Mr. Shi there, my man. Okay, Mr. Go, good to see you as well. Mr. Jack, I saw you on Zoom, and Miss Lenia is from Zoom as well. Good to see you all. All right, Mr. Kristen, good to see you as well. Let's see, Mr. Ashke, good to see you. Akshay, okay, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I have good intention, so hopefully you don't mind. Now, welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. Well, I hope you're gonna have a good meditation with us. Let's see, Mr. Kuluma, all right. And Miss Emily, we got quite a few new people joining us. Well, that's good. Anyway, good evening and good morning, depending on where do you live. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. Well, enough with the greeting. For those who come later, go ahead, don't forget to leave the comments so we can get to know each other. Now, as for Inner Peace Sunday, we have a topic today. Why should we be good? In fact, it's a common term that quite normally used in the Eastern. For example, why should be a good person? What's the point? I've seen that many people who don't become good, they get success. Like those who cheat, those who lie, like someone with rich and powerful and influence people, something like this. It could also making us wondering, is really being good paid off? Or doing good, what would be benefit to us? Because a lot of people don't being good, but they become success. A lot of things like this have rise into our question. Or something like this, it is kind of like making us wondering. So today I have some kind of a maybe solution, maybe helping you to set your pattern of thinking quite right. But hopefully it helps. But of course, it's just only advice. Hopefully it can be benefit to whoever listen in our session today. Let's take a look. Why should we be good? And this is a common topic matter for those who are like in religious practice or those who are like determine themselves to be honest person. But when they see those who are not like them, but they become prosper. Like, for example, they come work late and the boss doesn't see, but they're sneaking and have a way around with it. And they just, get accepted for promoting. Why? Something like this, all right? Here, let's take a look at a little bit of food for thought. Actually, it's taken an hour to explain, but I will go quick in about 10 minutes, all right? Let's go. Let's take a look in here first. Why being honest, a good person does not become successful yet. One thing that we need to realize, I quite came to a term, one thing is called material world. That is recall me with when I was in teenager, I heard of the song, Remember Madonna. So that really remind me, oh yes, because we are living in a society and such that everyone value material. Therefore, in this case, it's not only just the material, but mostly in the fact is they value what they see. They do not feel or do not giving much importance for what they do not see yet. And this is like the norm that we are living in. But it's not almost 100%, okay? It's the norm that many people are having their idea because they only see. They do not know that person just yet. They don't even know how the background, everything. So in order to do something and find out like that, it just need to get to know each other longer. But as for the skim level, we only see what we see. So that's if we are living in such a state, there is something that would making us realize something that don't pay much to attention because we know by ourselves what we are doing. So therefore, according to this guy, the truth reveals itself in beauty. All right, Mr. Thakare. Okay, I couldn't pronounce the other name half, but either way, one thing that his word has meaning because people prove their worth, their value on what their action, what they speak, what they do. So that's whether we are doing good or other people doing bad, but they become success. That is not the point that we should pay attention or focus on it too much. We should instead see of what they do. And for myself, I myself don't even realize. This morning, my friend come and tell me, he said, you have a reputation. Okay, what did I do wrong? Or what did I do good? He said, well, the most of the abbot in here said that you are very hard to work with. How did I know that I'm really hard to work with? One thing I don't even know, but this is what they say. So, all right, okay. And try to reflecting it. I don't even know those about, but how do they know about me? That's therefore people only hear what someone telling them, give information. They don't know themselves. They don't know us. So that's when it is doing something good. We don't need to give much attention to what people say. We know but it by our heart that we are doing good. And the outcome people appreciate and people are kind of like love you or follow you or listen to you or believe in you. When it comes like this is by the result already that we reveal our beauty by our actions, by what we do, not by just people say, all right? So when it comes like this, if you are doing good in this situation, remember, they do not know you. You know yourself best. There are many people like that in the world. For example, as you can see, again, I cannot bring such, example, but at least when we talk about this kind of, movie, I think we can get the idea, right? It's mostly based on the real people that actually happen in life. So that's therefore, when people doing something evil, one thing that they would know that they won't be confident. Otherwise, when they go around in public, they don't need a bodyguard, right? So in order to cover themselves up, they would kind of like donate their money that they receive for charity and making themselves become famous and become accepted by society. But in fact, we don't really know how their journey will end. Some people doing a lot of corruptions and murder. In the end, when the truth revealed, they got into sentence, put into jail, or put in like death sentence, depend on their deeds that they have done when they were having power. But of course, these would not go long, continue, because we only see what we see. We do not see the journey that they have or what they have faced in their life. So that's therefore, this is something we, need to understand. We only see, or people see only temporary, not knowing the real value of the person. Similarly to the story, if you recall from last week, we talked about the monk or venerable monk. In the past, he was also the brother-in-law of the Lord Buddha. His name is Venerable Devadatta. In short, in Buddhism, they call Devadatta only. And also King Ajatasattu. Okay, these two are in the hoax. They are plan assassinate the Buddha together. Devadatta, before he met the king, he also tried to assassinate Buddha many times, and people over there knows, but they cannot do anything to him. But of course, they won't praise him, that's for sure. But how come he's still alive and he become success and become a Buddhist monk, and even get to the point become the royal consultant to King Ajatasattu, who was, very powerful and influential, and also try to assassinate the Buddha. So that's we don't really know what's going on in with what they're doing or how their journey will end. But one thing is that as Devadatta, we already heard his story from the last session last week. You can go back and take a look. All right. He was, at the end of his life, he finally realized his misdeed, but unable to do anything. His sin was too heavy. The ground sucked him down and he unable to coming up and pass away at the time. They even said that in India that the ground that sucked him, they're still existing as a monument, not to remind people not to do the evil deed. What about King Ajatasattu? He is a very powerful, but in the end, well, on his background, one thing, he has rise to the throne by murdering try to assassinate his father. So, but his father loved him very much, so he gave him to the throne. That's how it is. But at the end of his life, as his deed has caught him at the end, he was also murdered by his own son. So in the end, we don't really know how their journey would be like. But one thing for sure, those who have done something not good, it will actually eventually caught up in that time. So therefore, by the karma, it's similarly to replanting a corn. You know the corn, right, everyone? Well, when you are eating a corn, you plant them, it takes them 4 months. But karma, similarly to plant a tree, it won't go instantly. It's not like a magic bean with the jack, with the giant slayer. It doesn't work that way. Karma, just like planting a tree, it takes time to give its fruit. Sometimes not even deliver in this lifetime, but it will continue. So therefore, one thing we need to realize and accept the fact that we reap what we sow. So what we do, we know it in our heart instantly at the moment that we have initiated our action. Another story I like to bring before we end. Well, we have the story of Venerable Moggallana. Okay, he is a very famous monk and well accepted and well praised the by the people at the time in India. But the end of his life is very horrible day. A lot of bandits come to slay him. Not just one, 10 or 20, like in the picture you see. But they don't just slay and cut his throat. They use club, beat him until there is no piece of. He said that his bones are really, broken down into pieces. That's how his death was. So the Buddha went. So people went to ask the Buddha, such a good monk, how come he died such a horrible death? The Buddha said that, well, it may not be suitable to this life that he have. But in the past, long, long distant past, he did the same thing to his parents. He tried to murder his parents by beating them to death. So that karma caught him at the end of his life. And so he has been dead in this way so many lifetimes already. And this will be this last. And that's everyone. Everything that we have done is all collected in our mind. Don't have think too far. Some may be forgot, but whenever we close our eyes, try to meditate, whether they are good or bad. is already surfaces in our mind whenever we try to still ourselves in meditation. So that's everyone. Practice meditation. Make yourself become able to let go and find inner peace much better. So that's everyone. This is the conclusion. Maybe a food for thought for you now. Why should we be good? Because it is healthy for your mind. Whatever we have done, it will be collected into our memory. And whenever we practice meditation, it will surface whether they are good or bad. If it's good, well, we enjoy it. We feel happy about it. But if it's not good, we are suffer because of that as well. So if you want to find inner peace, remember, try to maintain good, happy memory in your life. All right. And so, okay, yeah, I'm not in my studio, so my picture may be quite a little bit frozen, but hopefully everything's all right. Now, if you all set, everyone go ahead, leave in the comment if you are ready. But if you are not yet, well, I suggest check yourself 3 things. 1, do you need to use toilet? 2, do you need to use a cell phone? And 3, make sure the place you are meditating peaceful and quiet. So that way there won't be anything to disturb, making yourself uncomfortable during meditation. So if we all set, everyone, well then let's do our meditation then. All right. In my screen. Okay. Today in this Facebook, we don't really know when they're gonna block us, but I'm gonna have to do some tweak with it. There's no sound yet because I haven't, setting. So I'm gonna share my screen now. All right. Sound okay, everyone? All right. In our inner peace time, thank you very much. Let's begin our meditation. Close your eyes. Relax the mind and body, making yourself comfortable. Relax in your sitting position. Begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Loose your eyelids. Don't use your eyes, or try to look during the meditation. Relax all the muscles in your face, down to your neck and shoulder. Adjusting your back and body properly. Free from all the tension you might have. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. Continue further down to your legs, your knees, and all the way to your feet completely, making your whole body feeling most comfortable for the meditation. Spend a few moments, adjust yourself, then moving on to adjust your mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside in this moment. Fill your mind with joy and happiness to get ready for inner peace. And imagine that you are alone in a place that makes you feel calm, peaceful, as if you are the only one in this world. Somewhere in the nature, somewhere with an open space, so much relaxed, calm, and peaceful. Feeling like your whole body is transparent, light, or empty. Then take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Feeling the presence of your mind. And rest your mind softly inside your body at any point that makes you feel just right. Observe your own mind, making yourself become an observer, not a director. What you see and what you feel, stay observed Maintain your relaxation and allow the mind to rest inside your body lightly without force or pushing the mind to be still at one point in your body. Observe your own mind by lightly imagine the sun shine inside your body and observe the sun truly. Should any thought arise, don't worry. You could recite the mantra in your mind, your own pace. And the mantra is Dhamma Arahang Dhamma Arahang Dhamma Arahang. Recite the mantra in your mind at your own pace. Maintain your relaxation and recite the mantra until your mind has calmed down, or the mantra fade away. Let's take our time for a few moments, finding inner peace inside ourselves until the appropriate time. deep breath. Slowly breathe into down. Maintain the mind inside yourself. Allow the mind to rest and be still within your body. When the mind finding peace, joy would arise. Fill in your mind with this feeling and expand to your body. When the mind finding peace, love, and compassion, kindness would arise, sharing this feeling with all the people that you love. Sending them your positive thought and good feelings, wishing everyone to be free from all harms and dangers, free from all suffering that they may face. And a few moments sharing your loving compassion, loving kindness for a few moments. Maintain the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. Allow the peace to be with you inside yourself. Continue on to maintain this balance as long as you can. And slowly, gently open your eyes after the meditation and blessing. Sappha Buddha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sangha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. You can now open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Please allow me to check your meditation experience. For those of you who are already regular, go ahead, leave the comment as follow, or you can see on the screen here. For those of you who are new, if you feel relaxed, leave a comment as one. If you feel time fly by very fast or feeling like your body disappeared, leave the comment as two. Those who experience inner light or brightness inside, leave the comment as three. Anything else that I didn't mention, explain. Leave the comment as four and explain. I'll get back to you when it's it. Let's see who is joining us. Hello, Miss Eileen and April. Good to see you. All right. Better late than never, right? Okay, good. Hello, Miss April 1. Okay, Mr. Kumar 2. Kathleen 1 and 2. Eileen 2. Mr. Kristen 1 and 2. Miss Ashley 2. Linnea 2. Anyone else? What about Mr. Chi? Helen? Oh, Mr. Senzantin 10. All right, welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. Well, as for the tip, I'd like to share with you one thing. For those who are later on, you can go ahead and leave it. I'll check it out later on. Okay. For the meditation, it is important not only just to maintain your regular mindfulness or inner peace. Hopefully the plane doesn't disturb us. All right. Okay. The thing about meditation is, according to what my master suggests, it's important to maintain your mind inside your body when you meditate and when you don't meditate. Why? Because this will be the foundation that allow your mind to be familiar with its home inside your body. Its home in here, I normally taught in mindfulness and relaxation online course, is mean the center of the body. Technical term in English, they call this the center of gravity. Every object in this world had its own center of gravity. Us human too had its own center of gravity. And thus this is also the place where the home for the mind gonna stay when we rest our mind inside. So if you are practicing meditation, when you bring your awareness back inside, it usually come to its home. At the beginning, it could be anywhere. But once you maintain it inside your body, this you get familiar more and more. And whenever you come to close your eye next time, it will be much faster to getting to inner peace or into stillness. All right. So this is something that can maybe practiced outside of your meditation. Even though you listen to me, if you can feel your breath, or if you can feel your center, or if you can feel your stomach, that is a good practice to help you get familiarized with its home, the mind's home. Mr. Chi 1, Miss Irene 3, Miss Helen 3. Wow, congratulations, that's good. When it's become bright, But when we open our eyes, the experience will be maybe gone too, or it slowly fade away, depending on each individual. But all in all, the more you maintain your mind inside your body, the faster it begins to recollect to its own experience that you have gained it in the previous meditation practice, however, or depend. But all in all, if you have this, it is something that you should always do. And so that's everyone. Practice meditation can be do it. You can do it inside and outside of your meditation session. Doesn't matter, had to be. Most of us, including myself too, before I became teaching in this Facebook Live, I usually just enjoy myself more only when I meditate, I close my eyes. But now sometimes when I realize I usually have what's it called my phone, but now I get a complaint from my friend that it's disturbing. So I have to turn it down now. I have to turn it off. But one thing about that is whenever it's kind of like 1 hour, it keep ringing, ping. Oh, it's time to steal my mind at least 1 minute. Or you can use something like this as a reminder, or if you have a watch, an Apple Watch or any digital watch that you have, if it's beeping, you can use this as a way to recollect your mind or practice meditation for 1 or 2 seconds, or at least the moment when you bring your mind more often. It is easier to continue your meditation next time. Okay, this is one thing that I would like to encourage everyone who are new to meditation to come practice. But if you're looking for a friend and sometimes you are not really kind of like not really unable to do it yourself, you still need a friend to motivate you. We also have Inner Peace Daily at the same time, same place. It may be the wrong time for you guys, but you can watch the rerun. So you can watch this, and as a way, you don't have to look for far neither, because when you go into our channel, click there, it's already there. Make it easy and simple, but regularly. It is something that can help you practice consistency. Okay. Now, one more thing before we part today. We have some announcement that may be quite new, quite fast, but maybe I think you can manage your time if you look into that. First of all is that we have the full moon of peace, which is going to be available this time on September 21st. This time in US time. If you look at the schedule, you will see now that it's 6 p.m. in LA time. It's 8 p.m. in Chicago. So it's going to be on the night on September 21st. But if you're in the other part of the world, like in Asian continent, like in Thailand or Japan, in London, I won't recommend it. You don't have to force yourself, all right? If you are watching this, Miss Sharon, maybe watch the rerun might be better. Okay. 8 a.m. in the morning in Bangkok, 10 a.m. in Tokyo, and 11 in Sydney. Okay, anyone have a time? Come join us on this full moon of peace. Actually, in this Western time, it's September 20, but in Thailand, it will be September 21st. Today, also, we have quite special event. It's also called the Great Master Day, because on this full moon in a long distance past, about 120 something years ago, it was also the same night when our Great Master attained his inner peace. So that is to commemorate special on our Great Master Day as well. So hopefully we have people come join in our inner peace, full moon of peace. But don't forget to bring your candle to light after our meditation, signify the light of peace on the full moon. All right, hopefully anyone can join us. And also some regular announcement. Yes, Inner Peace Daily that just already announced every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, leaving special Zoom on Wednesday and Saturday for special session. This coming week, we have Venerable Chayanon for our Inner Peace Daily, Inner Peace My Journey. Okay, For those of you who like to join our My On Q&A session, are free to join us on Saturday, same time, same place, in Zoom only. Okay, now, we do otherwise, episode 9 coming out sometime this week, so please look forward to that. The queen want to listen to the Dhamma from the sage, but he is heavily guarded and cannot come. How can she deceive her husband and bring the trouble come to the sage? How can he solve his wisdom in a peaceful manner way? This requires a lot of wits because the other party misunderstood as well that having the heart of the wise is the only the goal. If you heard of having the heart, that means she want the heart, not the love. She want actual heart. Now the sage is in trouble when he don't even do anything. How he gonna solve this problem in a peaceful manner? Stay tuned, episode 9 coming. All right. Also, blessings 13. Living together as a spouse, husband and wife, sometimes it's like teeth and tongue. But how will you manage it? In Buddhist concept, we also suggest to taught by the Buddha how the husband and wife should taking care of each other. Many of you may have already passing this, but if you have a nephew or a son or a daughter who are about starting their marriage life, this could be a good wisdom to share with them. If you're interested, stay tuned. Episodes 74, 75, 76 is coming this week. And last but not least, the great master, during the time when he was attained inner peace, it was almost the same time when World War II has arrived. How would the monks survive themselves in the time of the World War II? This could be another story, interesting way to learn about the historical background of the middle way meditation. For those of you who are looking for this, stay tuned. It's coming up, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube channel. All right, everyone. I think that should be about a good time. I might have to end a little bit early today, 4 minutes earlier than I usually do, because they having big event, and if I go late, they're gonna cut on my neck, so I have to be very careful. All right, let's see, we got some comment over here before we part. Oh, looking forward. All right, Miss April, maybe next time you can help us as an MC. Okay, make your schedule on next full moon. 21st, but 22nd is on your time. 21st is in US time. Good. Poster said 22nd on, yes, as Eileen says, 22nd in Asian, but 21st on US, on the West continent. All right. So that's, stay tuned, and hopefully everyone make it yourself schedules. And if you feel, oh, I have to go to bed early, I have big work tomorrow, don't worry. You can meditate before you go to bed. So hopefully this is a good time, 8:30, 8 o'clock. All right. At night. See you again, everyone. Thank you.